Our emotional dashboard effectively gives us a place to start, where to put our attention, while emotional analysis helps us to decide what to do to resolve the emotion and reach our goals. It's like seeing the fuel warning light in your car and stopping to get gas. Why? What's the value of managing our emotions? Well, for a start, it gives us better coping capacity. We can learn to manage the uncomfortable and scary emotions so we're not overwhelmed by emotional stress. We can also choose a more effective response to a situation. Remember the 5 responses? Since our emotions are telling us something, analyzing and managing our emotions is what helps us move forward with acceptance, change, and problem solving. How? By breaking down the big emotions into the smaller components, we can solve the problem with baby steps. As an example, maybe you're angry. What led up to it? Confusion, frustration, irritation? What about sadness? Maybe you started out lonely, disappointed, passionate about something, and then feeling guilty or resentful or shameful. Managing our emotions also helps us get unstuck. If we don't work out the underlying problems that make us angry or sad, we're bound to run into the same wall over and over again in different ways. Ultimately, all these responses help us get emotional freedom, the ability to express our emotions in a healthy way so we don't avoid ourselves, others, or situations where we fear experiencing uncomfortable emotions. There is, of course, a challenge with emotional analysis. For us humans, we've never really been taught how to do it. The first time we do things often feels uncomfortable, vulnerable, even scary, until we get used to doing it. Some people are afraid of the water. Others who have learned to swim enter the water more comfortable and capable and can appreciate the experience without being fearful. Same thing goes for emotions. So, how do we handle the challenge? First, we can learn distress tolerance to manage our discomfort with the process. Next, we can learn non-judgment so we can analyze our emotions neutrally, as if it was a science experiment. Why is that important? Because when we judge ourselves for having emotions, we experience more emotions, specifically shame and guilt. And those feelings make us avoid our other emotions and the information in them. Avoiding means we don't learn, and we do behaviors that make it worse. We can also learn self-compassion. Once we recognize that managing our emotions is a learning process and part of being human, we can see our emotions not as problems, but as growth opportunities. Then we can reframe the experience as positive or at least neutral. And the more we do it, the better we get at it. The result is our ability to appreciate and enjoy our emotions just like we can appreciate and enjoy the water. In review, we talk generally about why we analyze our emotions and what issues we have to address so we can learn from them. Next up, more details on how to put it all into practice. Thanks for engaging, and see you next time.